Hello guys, it is Roz Purcell and today I'm here with a tasty recipe. Wait for this. It is vegan jackfruit ragu. So good. This recipe is part of KBC Well Good program, and if this tickles your fancy, you can check it out live because I'll be demoing this at Wellfest Kilmainham, Dublin. So what you're gonna need first is, we're gonna go for some onion, a little bit of olive oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sweat my onion down. Those of you who do not know what that is, don't be worried, it's not too hard and it doesn't involve exercising at all. We're gonna take a little bit of olive oil in our pot. We're gonna toss in some finely diced red onion. So give it a quick stir around and we're gonna pop the lid on, okay? So I have it at a nice low to medium temperature. With the lid on, the onions are gonna sweat and get a little bit translucent and nice and soft. Be about 5 or 6 minutes. We're gonna check how this onion is getting on. Oh, nothing smells better than some lovely onion in the kitchen, cooked by the way. So I'm gonna give it a bit of stir around. You can see it's nice and soft, gone a little bit translucent. You're not gonna get fully translucent with red onion, but we are ready to rock and roll. So what I'm gonna add in next is my garlic and some herbs and spices. So I have a little bit of smoked paprika, some oregano, and we're going to go just for some fresh basil leaves or dried basil, whatever you have in the kitchen. Just going to tear these up, pop them in. So give it a quick stir around. We're going to raise the heat a little bit. So just put on high temperature now for the next few minutes. The smell of that paprika. Okay, next we're gonna add in the diced carrot. As you can see, I have diced this very finely, okay? So put the work in, make sure your carrot is nice and finely chopped. Give it a quick stir around. We're gonna go for our jackfruit. So jackfruit, I have gone for some tinned jackfruit today. You can pick it up in lots of different stores. It is everywhere now. You can get it kind of in the tinned aisle beside your beans and legumes. I'm gonna pop it in. I have left my jackfruit kind of whole, but later on I'll break it up. Give it a good stir around. Now, we're gonna add in the rest of our ingredients. Just throw them all into the pot. We have some tomato paste. We have a little bit of tamari. Just a hint of balsamic vinegar. So this one is gonna give a really delicious kick of flavor. And lastly, I've gone for a tin of chopped tomatoes. And if you have a preference, I would go for something like a cherry tomato. Pour it all in. Gonna give it a nice stir around. Oh, guys, I wish you could smell all of this in the kitchen right now. So we're gonna lower the heat just a little bit to have a nice simmer. We're gonna pop the lid on and we're gonna give it 20 to 25 minutes. And after that, we're gonna go in and we're gonna pull all our jackfruit apart. It is gonna be delicious. So while we're waiting, it's time to cook our pasta. You can go for whatever pasta you fancy, whatever is in the press, whatever is your favorite. Today I'm going for some pappardelle pasta and we're gonna pop it in and just cook as per instructions. Okay, let's check on our ragu and see how it's doing. Oh, yum, look at that. So it's got a really nice deep color, and let me have a little taste. Let me have a little taste of this jackfruit. So good. Now that that's done, I'm gonna lift it off the heat. I'm gonna finish eating my jackfruit. I'm gonna grab 2 forks and I'm gonna pull my jackfruit apart. So you can see it's in kind of nice big chunks here. And just using your fork, just pull it apart. And this is gonna create a really lovely look to our vegan ragu. So pull all the jackfruit apart, just using your fork. You don't have to be too aggressive. It's been on the hob for a long time now, so it'll naturally kind of begin to fall apart. So there's no chunks of jackfruit left. Give it a nice stir around. Oh, now my pasta is ready to go. I've cooked it as per instructions and I've just drained it. And I'm just gonna pop it right into my jackfruit. Give it a nice stir around. Oh, yum, this looks so good. Oh my God, this is delicious. Okay, giving it a really good stir around. Now, it's the fun part. Serving it up and getting to eat it. So what I would recommend is just maybe grabbing 2 forks again, maybe big forks, and just lifting it out into your bowl. Lastly, little bit of fresh basil leaves. Oh yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at this. So guys, if you fancy having some vegan jackfruit ragu, you know what to do.